late night videos I drive to my in-laws about defeat and not giving up. I think that this is something that is such a big deal in life that the difference between winning and losing is simply just not giving up. And I think that's very true for business and even truer for life, that you don't give up on yourself, that you never ever identify with the defeat as your identity. You don't believe that, okay, I've been defeated, so that therefore I'm a loser, or I made a mistake, or I committed some egregious sin that now is my destiny moving forward. Truth is, I would say that successful people that we all look up to have actually committed bigger sins. Not always, but have in most cases committed bigger sins and done things that have caused them a lot of grief and actually have hit lower lows than most people realize. People that have the capacity to win huge also have the capacity to lose huge. You understand what I'm saying? Like it's because you're willing to do things in life that your spectrum from really bad to really good is so wide, it allows you to kind of go both ways. The pendulum swings both ways in equal directions. I think people who don't lose generally also don't win big, because they're not taking risks, right? They're not doing things that are scary. They don't understand loneliness. They don't understand, losing friends. They don't understand starting a business, hiring people to work for you. They don't understand what it feels like when people walk out on you, right? They don't understand that. They don't understand what it feels like when you lose money because you stop paying attention. And yeah, you probably deserved it. It's not the point. The point is the feeling of that defeat only comes if you've taken that risk. But that person will also never feel how it feels to win, and to win huge, and to have impact, and to change people's lives, because they're not willing to go out and put themselves out there, right? So their losses are small, but so are their wins. But the people that we all admire are people that have huge wins. It's because they're also willing to lose big. And this is kind of going to get a little religious on you, or spiritual on you, but it's this, that there is a negative force, a dark energy that exists in this universe. I don't care what you believe. You want to call it the devil, you want to call it negative energy, bad vibes, whatever you want to call it. We all know that there is something out there that wants you to be defeated, not just in some specific business way, but just wants you to be defeated in every way. It wants you to lose. It wants you to lose big. And it wants you to lose yourself. It wants you to lose your identity. It wants you to lose, and I'm just going to say it wants you to lose your light. Because we all have light. All of us. And I do believe that if there is such a thing as the universal energy or God, that good energy is light, and that light is also the same light that's inside of us. And you're like, man, Zane, you're going crazy new age on me. No, listen to me. You have this positive force that is natural to you. That's like your true nature, right? See, there's a light inside of us that always knows the truth. And that light, there's always a dark energy that is very prevalent in today's world. And I call it the devil. He comes after you because he doesn't want your light to shine, because he does not want you to succeed. He doesn't want you to be what you truly are, which is God's light on this earth. So he's going to come at you in all sorts of ways. He's going to come at you in your addictions. He's going to come at you in the form of temptations. He's going to come at you in the form of anything, man. It's a bad situation at work, bad relationships, whatever it is, but he's going to try to get you to identify with the defeats in the darkness so that you can become like him. See, in our faith, we believe that the devil was initially somebody that was a believer. He still is, which is our irony, but the devil was actually a believer. He was a very high-ranking individual. And what happened was he lost that faith. He became angry. So he wants you to follow in that footsteps, right? He wants you to lose and not get back up. He wants you to keep you down and make you identify with everything that you screw up. So you're not ever going to be a screw up until you admit so. I'm not someone who quits. I never said I'm not someone who loses, right? I lose all the time. I can ask my friends, I can ask my team. I lose all the time. I lose money. I lose all sorts of stuff. I lose bets. I don't have some people think Zane just shows up and he just every story he does and he just never no. But the thing with me is that you can push me down, but you'll never keep me there, because I believe that there is a God, and if there is a God, he wants me to get back up. And if I can just hold on to that rope, I will always be able to pull myself up. See, it's not that I'm some crazy superhuman confident person that I'm like I never give up. I never give up because I know that there is a light that always is there for me to rely on. I can go in the darkest place on the planet, but if you give me a candle, that candle will light up. and it will put out that darkness. No amount of darkness can ever put out even the smallest of candles. That's the beauty, because light will always be stronger than darkness. So all I get, I mean, I may screw up and I get down. At this point in my career, I used to get down on myself when I was younger, you know, clinical depression diagnosis, this and that. And I used to get down and mope in that sadness. But at this point in my career, when I get down, I screw up, and most of the time it's my mistake. All it just does is piss me off even more. And this time around, I'm going to make it right. You'll see that. I'm going to get up a lot faster now. I don't mope at all. I don't have time to mope. Because I take that very personally. I know this dark energy is trying to, you know, it puts me down. It's probably laughing like, oh, good job. We got this guy. Not today. Not today. If you can say the words good, that means you still got a little bit of life in you, right? You can get down and you learn something good. Every time you screw up, good. Every time I screw up, good. Learn something. Let's go. Let's do it better this time. And if you can say the words good, that means they got some life left in you. And if you got some life left in you, then hell, buckle up, reload, dust off, re-engage, and get back in the fight. Get back in the fight is where you belong. In the heat of the battle is where the champions will be made. So don't get down on yourself. You're going to make all sorts of mistakes. That's going to be the part of the journey that you're going to look back and laugh the most on. Like, man, you have no idea all the crap that I've done to get here. All the valleys I've been through to arrive at this peak. That's why the peaks feel the best. Because you've been in the valleys. Anyone who has not been in the valleys to get to the peak, they'll never appreciate it. It's the people that have been through the valleys, they appreciate the peak more than anything else. Because when they're in the darkest of dark, they believed that they were going to be on that hilltop, that mountaintop. And I've always believed that. If I'm in a valley, I'm always thinking of that mountaintop. It's going to how good that fresh air is going to feel. So I'm looking forward to more mountaintops for myself, for my team, for my friends. If you guys are on this journey with me, I hope to see you at the top. Don't get down, get back up, reload. Let's get back in it.